Hello and welcome to my channel, Single Mom Review. My name is Sherry and that is spelled C-H-E-R-E. It is spelled a little fancy but pronounced plain old Sherry. And I'm a full-time high school English teacher and a part-time reseller here on YouTube. And then I also have closets on Poshmark and Mercari, and I have a store on eBay, and I recently started Depop. Pretty much Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay have everything the same on all three platforms. It's just up to you, whichever one you choose to go to. I will have all those links down in my description box. Please go down if you would like to go check those out. Click on my link and go check them out. If you see something that you're interested in, do send me an email because I will definitely get you a subscriber discount for those items, because I do appreciate you guys. Today is my Super Sunday purse sale, and I kind of want to stop right here and do a little boom, boom, boom news flash. Wednesday, I will be having a ThredUp Coach box unboxing, and then I will also have, I've got 3 other items that I recently got that I want to show, and then I have a few, probably 3 to 5 new tag items that I'm going to put in there on that Wednesday. Because after that Wednesday, I won't have another sale until we will be coming back on the 12th and the 13th. We're kind of traveling both days, breaking it up. So my goal is to have something ready to go on the 14th, the evening of the 14th. But if not, it will be the 15th or the 16th. Definitely by the 16th, I will have a video, but it'll be somewhere in between then. Today, like I said, is my Super Sunday purse sale, and it's also a little bit of this and that. I have some clothing items, not a whole lot, but I have a robe, I've got a couple of shirts, I've got a pair of jeans, pair of shorts, a couple of dresses, I do have some shoes, I have a couple of $1 jewelry items. The reason I like to kind of throw all that in there is because I do a $10 max shipping, so you can get as many items as you like from the sale today and throw it in the box, and it's $10 max shipping. The jewelry and the clothing items will all be, I'm just gonna do them all $5 ship today. $5 max shipping on clothing and jewelry. I can't even think. And then I do have one little in the purse sale, and that will be a $7 ship, because I do like to really bundle that up in a padded mailer and all that, because I don't, those things cost too much to go chintzy on the packing, and I just want to make sure they get to you safely. So otherwise, clothing and jewelry are $5 max ship, as many items as you want. If you want to get those and throw it in with a purse, $10 max ship. If you want to get those and throw it in with the small leather good item, $10 max ship. Okay, it doesn't even go up to 5 and 7 and 12. No, it's just $10 max. I do have, I think, 3 clearance items that I'm going to start out with the purse sale. If you do see anything, oh, I do have some shoes. They will be after the purses. I'm going to do the clothing and little jewelry first, because I want to get the shirts that I have on off. And then we'll do the purses, and then we'll go right into the shoes. The same thing with the shoes. The shoes are $10 ships, but if you get a shoes and purses and jewelry and clothes, it's just $10 ship. That's the max it's going to be for you. I like to give back to my customers. I feel like if you're purchasing more than one item, I don't mind at all lumping it all together, and if it's a couple dollars out of my pocket, I'm good with that. I appreciate you guys so much, more than you will ever know. If you do see something in this video that you like or would like to order, please send me an email to singlemomreview@gmail.com, and I will send you a PayPal invoice. You don't have to be a member of PayPal. You can pay using credit card or debit card. You can also pay by Venmo or PayPal, or you can also pay by Venmo or Cash App. Just let me know in your email. I've done that for a few customers. That works out great. But you just have to let me know. I will go by your PayPal address unless you specifically tell me in your email that your address is different. If you've moved recently, please let me know that, because sometimes just jogs my memory to double check that address. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I do expect payment right away when I send you the invoice. Down in my description box, I will have a list of every item and every price tag that goes with that item. So if you think you've missed a price, all you have to do is go to the description box and you can find it. Also, there'll be a pinned comment in the comments section down below. If there's something that's pending, it will have a P beside it. If there is something that has sold, it will have a shopping bag emoji beside it. If it has a P and you're also interested, please do send me an email, because sometimes those things fall through, they change their mind, they pick something else, and I immediately let you know that the bag is now yours. And so that way you have an opportunity to get it at that time. Even if the person goes ahead and goes through with the purchase, I do still respond to you and say, hey, sorry, they did pay. That way you know that you can start looking for something else. I try to communicate very well with my customers so that you guys kind of know what's going on, not just leave you hanging out there. These are, unless I tell you they're new with tags, they're secondhand items. I try to show you, call out everything that I see on them, and then I notice the biggest majority of that when I'm cleaning and conditioning and doing things like that. Pretty much brings everything to the surface. I don't think there's anything else. Something came to my mind and I kind of forgot already. That's been my way of life. I'm gonna jump off real quick. I am babysitting my grand dog. I had one grand dog last weekend. I have another one this weekend. I'm gonna jump off real quick and go out and check on them. They went out to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna try to get them back in, and then I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I've got him back in. If you hear panting, it's him. He is a huge inside dog, and so, but he loves coming to my house because he gets to run around outside, but then he's not in a lot of very good shape because he's inside all the time, and he thinks that he wants to run around out in the pasture, but then this 90-degree weather doesn't set well with him, so he's ready to come back in after about 5 minutes and he's exhausted. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I have is a few pieces of dollar jewelry, dollar things that actually one item is $2. I'm sorry about that. All right, so I'll show you that one first. That is these pair of 4th of July earrings, and if you order these, I will make sure I get these out by Monday, and hopefully that way it gets to you by Friday. These are $2. They are what they call the triple leaf. Yes, there are 3 layers in like a leaf shape. So you've got the blue with the white stars, that is glitter, and then you've got red glitter, and then you've got white glitter. They are the most perfect 4th of July earrings. Look at those. How cute is that? So like I said, if you do get these, I will make sure this and whatever else you're getting is shipped out first thing Monday. So hopefully you get these. These are $2. $2 for those. All right, and then I had this adorable necklace. I can't tell you how many times I've worn this necklace. And the only reason it is $1 is because it is like a triple layer on black cord, and you've got, this says live, and then you've got laugh and love. So live, laugh, and love. You know, I think I've had it on in a video before. It's a red, I think I wore it for Valentine's collab. It's a red necklace, cabochon necklace, and it has a bracelet, and it has the same hang tag, but I can't for the life of me remember where I got these with these hang tags, but it's that same heart hang tag on those. So I know I got them from somewhere and that was their hang tag, but I couldn't tell you where. But the reason that this is $1 is because I was going to shine these up, and they did shine up, but it used to be black where it had the scrolling on the little silver discs where it said live, laugh, love, and where it had all just the different scrolling on there, and that black just came off. I mean, I probably had these things quite some time. The backs are still in really nice condition. It's a really great necklace. But anyways, that's the only reason. And so I thought, I'm not going to put it in my drawer because I'm not going to probably pull it out. And so it's just $1. It is $1. Even if you took the little things off and, you know, made something else, if you kept it on there, it's a gorgeous little triple necklace. I actually wore it the day I decided, okay, I'm going to clean this. And it just lays like that. It has all three of them kind of like that, kind of in a layered look. So $1 for that. And then just this little bolo. This is just, it's not sterling silver. The back, I thought it said, did it say USA? Maybe not, maybe I dreamt that. But there's the back. Okay. There's the back. It is a tiny bit discolored there. See that right back there, a little bit discolored, but the front is beautiful. Your end caps are beautiful. So I'm just asking $1 for that too. You don't see those very often, and so I thought before I just throw that in a box or a something else, I'm gonna offer it for $1 because, you know, those are, lots of people love those little bolo things. All right, so now we're into clothing. The first thing I have is this graphic tee. This says, if I don't have some cake soon. And let me see what it says here at the bottom. I actually forgot. I looked at it and then forgot. And it says, I might die. Now, I should probably keep this. If I don't have some cake soon, I might die. But this is Stanley from The Office TV series. And I don't watch The Office. My oldest son watches it all the time. But I guess that's maybe something that he's known for saying. I'm not really sure. But this is just a white graphic tee. There's actually, for a white graphic tee, there's no staining on it. It's a size medium. There's no branding on it. But I love the cake part. I thought it was kind of cool. And my son said, yeah, Mom, it won't fit him or else he would have taken it. But he said, yeah, Mom, people like that. And so I grabbed it. So $10 for this tee. I'm going to jump off because I have something on right underneath this. I'll be right back. I'm back. This is the Chevron striped little Cabi tank. It's in a size small. I will tell you the only reason I am selling this, I actually have two size small, because you guys, I've said it over and over, I'm a Cabi fanatic. I just love the material of their clothes. I love the way they fit. They fit my body fabulously. And if I see them, I grab them. Well, sometimes I forget what I have in my Cabi closet. I have a Cabi closet. I forget what I have in there. Well, I originally had a small that I had actually found it in a thrift store and grabbed it because I could make this work. I mean, I could definitely make this work. Well, then I found a medium. At the same time I found the medium, I found a small. And so I was like, forgot I had this in my closet and thought, okay, which one am I think it's going to fit, the medium or the small? So I got them both because I thought I will sell the other one. People love Cabi. But when I got home, I had a small. So the medium fit me a little better. I'm 5'4", 140. The medium just seemed to fit me a little better. I felt like kind of right here. That's the only part. And actually, you know, I may try the medium on again, but the medium I felt like fit me better. And so but this looks really nice. I can't win for losing. I can't ever decide. I don't want things tight, but yet sometimes they look the best when they're just they're a little more slimming when they fit that way. But I'm just in my old mindset of not wanting things tight. But anyways, so I ended up with I kept a medium and I ended up with 2 smalls to get rid of. So I actually have 2 of these in a small. I will also tell you, when you find Cabi, most of the time in resale places, it's in phenomenal shape, because people that buy Cabi's expensive out of the catalog. It's a tank like this runs $99, $89 or $99. So people that are spending that are probably keeping their clothes in pretty good shape. They're taking care of them. So this is in wonderful shape. It does have adjustable arm straps. I love that about Cabi tanks. Most of them have that. Because that's sometimes where it gets me in trouble, is whenever it's too long but this is adorable. You put a little jacket on and you could do any color. You could do orange, red, fuchsia. I think that's in black or navy. You've got even a teal, a yellow. You put any color of little jacket on with this chevron stripe would make it pop. So I definitely am keeping the one I have, but I have 2 smalls that are up. If anybody would like those, and I'm asking $20. Like I said, new, these are $89 to $99, the tanks are. So $20. All right, I'm gonna get off here and put on just my shirt so that I don't get anything on any of these clothing. Okay, I'm back, ready to go, and I've got to get moving. I've taken too long where we're at. All right, the next thing I have here is a Calvin Klein robe. This was my daughter's. It is a size ML. It is a beautiful white plush robe. It does have the tag, the belt. I am going to put this on for you. The only reason she did not keep this, when I was actually bagging up some of her stuff that was still here after she's been gone 3 years, she had another white fluffy one just like this, but it wasn't Calvin Klein. Same type of robe that had her initials on it. And so even though her last name has changed, she didn't take any of them. But I did send her with that one and said, get rid of it or whatever you want to do with it. But I'm trying to clear out some of your stuff. So I kept this one. I honestly was thinking about keeping it for myself. And I may still do that if it doesn't sell. Has pockets. Like I said, it's in wonderful condition. She had, I think, 3 robes that I ended up sending with her, so she didn't hardly use anything that she had very often because she had multiples. You got your Calvin Klein right there. Oh, it is so fluffy. You know, this doesn't sell. I may keep it. I don't know. All right, so for this Calvin Klein white fluffy robe, size ML, I'm asking $18. $18 for it. Then we have these Liverpool. I know some people are like, I don't really like Liverpool, or I don't know why everybody likes. I love Liverpool. I have multiple pairs of jeans that I like. I have a couple pairs of shorts. I love Liverpool. I think it fits fabulously. These, I had probably 6 other pairs of white shorts, and they were just a little tight around my waist. I've had 3 C-sections. I don't have the waist I used to have, and that's fine. They were just tighter than I wanted them to be when I tried them on. But otherwise, I would be keeping these. These are the Eco Liverpool Los Angeles, size 12, 31 waist. They are the Vicky short. They are new with tags. Bright white, size 12, 31. Still has all that on there. Here's the 1231 Liverpool. They are a white with a frayed end there. They're so cute. They are so cute. Got your pockets in the front, and you've got pockets in the back. You've got your little Eco Liverpool sign right there. For these Liverpool shorts, I'm asking 22. 22 for these. New with tag. Then I have a pair of Cabi jeans. These are like a dark wash, very dark wash. The only reason I'm not keeping these is because they don't fit me. I'm not a size 4 skinny. I don't know that I was ever a size 4 skinny. I was a size 4 probably, but I don't know if I was ever the skinny version of a size 4. I've always had some hips. But here's the Cabi. There's the size 4. They are the skinny. They are the distressed. They have a little distressed right there. And let me see if I see any more. Right there. These are my favorite kind of distressed jeans because they're not a complete hole, but they still look distressed. These are in absolutely fabulous condition. I mean, I think they were actually taken to the cleaners and starched. These are in such great condition. So for these Cabi size 4 skinny distressed dark wash jeans, I'm asking 25. Cabi jeans are around they're like 149, I think. So I'm asking 25. 25. Actually, when I got those, I did find a size for myself. I kept those, and then I found a colored pair that I kept for myself also. I think they were like a peach or a... Anyways, I kept both of them. I love the way they fit. Oh, let me tell you. The Cabi jeans material are a 65%, or wait, 63% cotton, 28 lyocell, 8% polyester, and 1% spandex. They fit and give so nicely. I love Cabi. The Liverpool, let me tell you, they are 64% cotton, 26% viscose, 8% polyester, and 2% elastane. So they've got some give too. The Cabi top, I forgot all about telling you all what the materials were. The Cabi top, it actually has I forgot to tell you this too. The Cabi top has a shell underneath it. So you do not have to wear any kind of tank underneath it. Let me see. Here we go. The shelf is 100% and the lining is 100%. So both the polyester. So it's all polyester. All right, last two clothing items are 2 dresses. I think you're gonna like these. Both of them have a material that everybody looks for. The first one is a Draper James. It is a beautiful color. It's called the Border Tulip Dress. Little pink tulips. It's the most beautiful color of blue. You've got a little ruffle right here. There's your navy border. Then it goes down into like a little ruffle at the end with a navy border and that pink from the tulip line there. I'll put it up next to me so you can see the length of it. Here's the back. All right, here is your Draper James. It is a size 8. Let's see here. Down a little bit more. There we go. It goes to about mid calf on me. I'm 5'4". Okay. And this is 100% silk. Find the tag to show you. 100% silk. The lining is 100% polyester because it does have a lining, but the actual dress is silk, and it is in fabulous condition. Size 8 Draper jeans, 100% silk dress, $30. And then I have a Chico's. It's black. I know black, it's summer, but it's black linen. It is a size 0, which is about a size 4 in Chico's. It is called the Eyelet sleeve dress. The sleeves have eyelets. Here is your Chico's size 0. And there is your, where does it say that at? Let's see here. I'll put this up next to me too so you can see the length in just a minute. 100% linen. Right there. And it is a soft linen. It's not a scratchy linen. It's kind of got a sheen to it. Let me show you what it looks like. It's a little bit shorter than the Draper jeans, but it goes right below the knee on me. So cute. 100% linen, black Chico's, eyelet sleeve. The sleeves are gorgeous. And I am asking $25 for it. $25. All right. Now we're into purses. I have 3 clearance. The first one is this Nanette Lepore, new with tag. It's a gold mirrored shoulder bag. Got a chain here that goes up into your gold handle. It is faux leather, vegan leather. You've got your N for Nanette Lepore and then all your N's throughout the mirrored of the gold. It was the Julius Baguette, regular $98 originally. You even have the little N on your zipper pull. Have the original stuffing. There's your interior. You have a slip pocket on this side. You have your Nanette Lepore branding here and a zipper pocket here. For this, I am marking this down to $20. $98 originally, $20 today. All right, the next thing I have is this purple backpack. This is perfect for some little girl. Lilac, even some mom might want to take this with her little girl's diaper stuff in it. You've got a purse charm that comes with it. It's a little faux fur ball with the little faux pearls. You can stay on this or you can take it off and put it on something else. This is plastic over a gold plate. There is this no brand, so there's nothing on that gold plate, but that plastic is keeping anything from getting scratched because this is new without tag. I think it's called the Bows and Knots is what it was called. Bows and Knots. There's your bow. Opens up. You've got a little pocket here. Snaps. You also have no side pockets, but you have a back pocket that zips open. Okay, got a little back pocket. You've also got your straps here. They are adjustable. I'm not going to take the paper off because this is new without tag. And you've got a top handle. Then you have your interior. Like I said, it is all new. Over here, you've got a Velcro little slip pocket, so you could put an iPad or a Kindle or anything in there that she may be carrying around. You also have a zipper pocket here. Okay. And then on this side, you have another slip pocket. It is new without tag, but you don't just get these two things, the purse charm and the backpack. You also get this crossbody. Little round circle crossbody. It's got a gold chain. Here I actually doubled that up just to show how you can adjust it. It looks like it's non-adjustable because there's no slide, but you can actually thread the gold through the D-ring and then snap your chain up on one side. You can do it on both sides and keep it even, or you can have it the other way. But so you can make it a shorter crossbody as I did. Okay, that's right for me right there. But you can make it as short as you would want for a little girl, is what my point was. You could even shorten it to the point where it was a little shoulder bag. Okay, for a little girl, if you wanted to. It has the little gold bow to go with the bows and knots theme. It unzips into a compartment here. But then you also get this. I know hardly anybody carries pictures anymore, but it has little photo slides. Now you could put credit cards in there. You could put, you know, ID, whatever you want to put in there. Or you could actually put family pictures in here for the little girl when she had this in her little bag to have with her at all times. So you get 4 items. You get the purse charm, the backpack, the crossbody, the little ID holder or picture holder, $8. I'm marking this down to $8. All right, the last clearance item I have is this diaper bag / stroller organizer, and I can't believe nobody has not picked this up. If I would have had this back whenever I had kids, I would have had this, if they would have had this. This is the Sunveno. It is nurturing forward with style since 2005. It's supposed to look like a kitty cat. He's got his whiskers here with his nose, and he's got his little ears back here. When you have it strapped onto your stroller, the strap part is the paws, okay? But you can, this Velcro on. So if you don't want to use this as a stroller organizer, you can take these off and just have them inside. You do not have to keep them on. This can be a shoulder bag, diaper bag, because it is removable and adjustable, or you can have it as a crossbody. It is lightweight. That would be perfect for vacation, or just out walking. It is that nice and lightweight. You have your side pockets on both for like if you have your bottles there. It is a Velcro opening so that when it's on the stroller, it's easy access. Then you have the interior here where you have a zip pocket, a big slip pocket, and then you have 2 slip pockets on that side. This, either you can Velcro it around the handle of a stroller, or you can put this on there and snap it onto something that's on the stroller, whatever you want to do. I will insert a picture at the end of showing this. It is new with tags. There's your tags, Sunveno, to show you what it looks like on a stroller. But if you have a little one, this is so stinking cute, and I would say it would definitely be a plus. If you're going to a baby shower or know of a baby shower, grab that. Now we are into purses. The first thing I have is this, my only little small item. It is this little Kate Spade gold wristlet. This is the Tinie, Tinie. It's the Laurel way gold wristlet. It's a double zip. You've got a front zip here. You've got your Kate Spade branding there. This thing is in new condition, light new condition. You've got your wristlet here that can be unsnapped on that side if you want to unsnap it. I'm not sure, I don't know why somebody would unsnap that, but you can unsnap it because one side is on there, but the other side can be unsnapped. I guess in case you want to, Oh, I know why. If you wanted to unsnap this and thread it through something where it stayed on, you don't lose it. Okay, got it now. All right, open it. You've got credit card slips over here. And there is your interior. It is, like I said, like new condition. It is a Soffiano leather. It is 100% leather with a polyurethane coating. And that's what they call the Soffiano leather. So it is leather, and I am asking $25 for it. It's basically new without tag. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, the next thing I have is this black faux leather, faux suede, gold tone turn lock little shoulder bag. I think this is the perfect little evening out bag. If you're not, and you don't want, you know, if you think you might be going on the beach or, you know, on a cruise ship and water might splash up on it, you're not going to hurt this. It is definitely, it's not adjustable, and it is not removable. But look at that. That is so cute. It's a perfect little evening out. Now, I've also talked about in my last one, if you just really wanted it to be a crossbody, you could it does have that little detail at the top of the shoulder. You could very easily cut those off and put a guitar strap on there and make it a crossbody. Here it is. Here is the best part. The best part is this little gold turn lock. You've got your gold circle with your little gold turn lock here. It turns like that. It opens up. Now you see that right there? That's just from how it was laid. You could flatten that back out, and that's because there's some structure right here. Okay, so that structure just needs to be laid flat on something. I'm sure it was when it was shipped from ThredUp. That's where I got this. And there is your interior. It is like new condition. I don't know that this was used, but maybe once, maybe. There's no interior pockets. Okay. It is a no brand, but that little turn lock thing is just the cutest. And like I said, it is a purse that is adorable for a night out, but yet you don't have to worry if something happens to it. $8 for it. All right, the next thing I have is this little Liz Claiborne. This came in a 15-piece handbag, but it did not have a crossbody strap. I added one because, you know, I know a little girl would definitely love this little handles, but I thought maybe, you know, an older person might appreciate a crossbody. So I added that. If you don't want it, I'll take it off, but I did want to add it because I think this is in like new condition. The handles are in fabulous shape. There's no scuffing or glitter missing anywhere. This is, the handles are in fabulous shape. The only thing I saw was right down here, and I could actually take some black paint and paint over that right there and over that and that. From, I think it was just shelf sitting, did that. So that is it. There's nothing else. But I do have black leather paint. I'll just paint over that. That has your Liz Claiborne right here. It is like a pewter glitter. It's beautiful. You can wear it, like I said, as a little satchel, like that, or you can wear it as a crossbody. That's why I added this. The little handles go right down like that, and then it's just a little crossbody. That is so cute. It adds so much more of a dimension to the bag, I think. It does have a back little slip pocket. Let's see here. You do have Liz Claiborne on your zipper pull. It is all faux leather. There's your interior. You have your Liz Claiborne right there, and you have a little zipper pocket right here. Okay, and there's no slip pockets, but it is in like new condition. So for this little Liz Claiborne, I am asking 15 for her. That includes the guitar strap. All right, the next thing I have is this Lilly Pulitzer. This is the one that surprised me on comps. People love their Lilly. This is like a bright blue. I don't know what you call that, a peacock blue. Got a little wooden bead and like a horse bit there. You've got your Lilly Pulitzer right there. That is a little front pocket there. It's got a little detail right here, a little extra strip right there. This is faux leather. You also have that same wooden bead as your zipper pull there. You also have a removable but not adjustable crossbody strap. Okay, so if I put this on, remember I'm 5'4". That's about right. You could probably be a little taller than me. If you've got several inches you can move up very easily. You can also do the same thing with this bag as I did with the little purple bag. You can unclip that, thread it through this D-ring, and then go up here and clip it on both sides and make it shorter. So if you're shorter than me, you can do that. Or if you want it to be higher up and you're 5'4", you can do that. You can also unclip these and put a guitar strap on it. I think that would be gorgeous. I think that would be so fun. It would give it so much extra. Because that's the only thing I see is there's a little bit, it's just not as bright of gold tone as I think it first was. It's very hard to see, but I just notice it myself when I look at it. And you can see it just from, if you're wearing it, no one's ever gonna see it, but I notice it because I'm looking at it with bright lights. But you take this off and you are set. But otherwise, this handle is in perfect condition. There's nothing else wrong with this other than that. I think it probably set in storage, same thing, and that just temperature conditions cause that to happen. I haven't tried polishing it. It could work. You've got your zipper pocket here, and you've got one slip pocket here. It is in new condition on the inside. So for this Lilly Pulitzer, I'm asking 42. 42. These do sell really fast on Poshmark and eBay, and like 60s and 70s is what some of them were selling for. So, and they even had, you know, a little scuff here and there. This doesn't have anything. So 42. All right, the next thing I have is this Kate Spade. This is the Tilden Place, Alec, A-L-E-K, I think. And this is in the color Oxblood, which is a wine color. It almost looks black, but it is, let me try to make it to where you can see. I think you can see that it's more of an oxblood, like a deep burgundy wine color. It is beautiful. I searched for comps on this, and I think I found maybe one, maybe two that was this exact colorway. There were some that were, I forgot what the color was. It was a purple tone, but it was not oxblood. You've got your Kate Spade right there, your branding. This is not adjustable, nor is it removable. It has your chain here. This is Saffiano leather. It is 100% leather with just the coating. You can wear it as a shoulder bag, or you could wear it as a crossbody. You can also, these fold inside. You could put the chain and the strap inside and have it as a clutch if you wanted to wear it that way. It is very much a convertible. There's nothing the matter with it. Chain is still in great shape. Everything is in perfect shape, but open it up. Over there you can really see it. So you've got the navy interior. Oh, that pops. Here's your interior. You've got a zipper pocket. You've got your Kate Spade branding. And you've got a slip pocket over here. The interior is like new. Yeah, you can really see that there. I'm glad I did that. That way you can really see that color. It is a beautiful color. So for this Kate Spade Tilden Place, I'm asking $35 for it. $35. All right, the next thing I have is this Fossil Piper. This is the expandable. These zippers are going to open up to make it bigger. This is, I don't know what you call this, like a messenger. It's a beautiful brown leather, kind of a saddleback leather. You've got your front two pockets here that are magnetic. Okay, your magnetic pockets there. Like kind of like a little messenger saddlebag pocket. You've also got a front zip pocket that has Fossil on it. It does not have a key. I'm sure you guys have extra keys on things. Here's the interior of it. Very pretty. I think this is close to vintage if it's not. It's very, very, very close. You've got your top zip also. The back part has another zipper compartment and it has Fossil on that zipper pull. Really big outside pockets. So you have two saddlebag type magnetic pockets and two zipper pockets before you ever get inside the bag. The strap is definitely adjustable and it is also removable because that is just a like a hitching post type. So you could actually take that and thread it and take your whole strap off if you wanted to do something different. I don't know why you would, but just in case you would, because it does have a few rough edges. There's nothing peeling, like nothing's peeling back, but it has at some point got rough there. And it might have even came off there, just very rough looking. That spot, let me show you this spot, and I think there was one right there. Those two little spots right there. I'm trying to make sure I don't see anything else. I sometimes forget. Your D-rings, you know, have a little ding. Like if this is really that close to vintage, it's definitely gonna have some dings. You've got your Fossil branding right there. You've also got these two zippers that say Fossil. You can have them hang like that as you're wearing the bag, which that's the way I like it. I think that just is very neat looking. But you can also put them all up on one side if you don't want that hanging there. And they just hang right there, okay? You then can unzip it to both sides and have, that's a pretty big expansion there, okay? And that is where I wanted to show you one other rough spot. All of the corners on the edge coat are just a little darkened. They're not missing, they're just darkened, like the leather is darkened there a little bit. Here is the front side. It's darkened a little bit, and over here it's really darkened and a little rougher. Not really right there when I rub it, but just a little bit. You can just definitely tell that it definitely is just a little rougher. But the edge coating there is not missing like the handles. The edge coating is there. It's just really darkened. But honestly, you can't, it's not darkened enough that you can tell, but I just want to make sure I do show you. All right, so this zipper pull also has Fossil, so we're going to open it up. There's the interior. It's beautiful on the inside. You've got your Fossil right there. You've got a zipper pocket here. Two slip pockets on that side. It's a beautiful brown pebbled leather. Hear that? It's a heavy leather. It's a great leather. So for this Fossil, I'm asking $39. $39 for this vintage Fossil. All right. The next thing I have is, this is adorable. I got this in that 15-piece handbag box. I wasn't sure what it was. I was actually surprised when I looked in this tag inside, and it's lamb and cow leather. It's all leather. This is all leather. I was so surprised. I thought it was more like a costume fashion purse that was faux leather, and it is not. It is all leather. I did find out this is a now I've forgotten. It's not a United States brand. It is, can't remember where this is actually from, but it's Mura Panique. Okay, some of it had these 3 letters, and then this was the second part. Some had it all together. I could not find anything that was this style of bag on any form. Even when I did Google image search, I could not find it. I could find out about this brand, I could find their website, but I could not. And everything they make is unique, totally unique like this. They did have maybe like a shoulder bag on one of the platforms. I think it has sold. It was different Crocs, like different kind of things like that, but it was more of a dark color. I want to say it was like dark greens and browns, but it was very unique, and there was one, and that was it. But this has this like a fuchsia, that's kind of reminds me of a snakeskin. Then you've got this, and I'm not sure what that embossing is supposed to resemble. Maybe croc. So you've got this little light, you got this like a fuchsia, like a dark fuchsia. Then you've got this kind of a hot pink ruffle around. Your handle is a teal, like almost looks like a lizard or snake embossed there. That looks like a lizard or alligator. Little handle, okay. Then your back side is this beautiful navy, like an ostrich type. Resembles an ostrich type embossing. It is gorgeous. Almost like, looks like it's like a snake reptile embossed underneath the ostrich embossing. It is so cool. The more I looked into this brand, the more I was amazed at the uniqueness of their bags and being 100% leather. Okay, so this did not come with a shoulder strap. So basically when I got it in the 15-piece, it was just a little, and this is adorable. Absolutely adorable. If you had a suit going into a meeting with this little bag, everybody would be like looking at your bag because no one's going to have seen this before. But I had this little hot pink and white, kind of a cream colored crossbody, and so I threw it on this bag just to give you all maybe a little option. If you want it, great. If you don't, I can take it off. But I thought it just added a little bit more versatility to the bag. And I think the pink went so well with the colors of pink. And you know, you might find one yourself that maybe had teals and pinks in it. That would be super cute. I didn't have one. I just had this pink, but it's definitely yours if you want it. So this bag, I would say, is one of a kind. This is all leather here. It's even a different color. It's like a maroon. Then you've got a beautiful hot pink interior with a slip pocket. Here is that where it says that it is 100% genuine calf and lamb leather. And so for this Mura Fennec, I don't know, I am asking $35, one of a kind. All right, the next thing I have is this Kate Spade little gold crossbody. It is adjustable but not removable. Okay. Well, goodness sakes alive. All right, here we go. Here it is as a crossbody. It is adjustable though, like I said. This is so cute. This would be a beautiful summer little night out bag. The gold just definitely adds a dimension to your outfit, I think. You've got a clear plastic Kate Spade plate there. It is adjustable. And this little bag, it does have a little bit, just a little bit there on the corners, but this is like a crinkled leather, and so you can't even tell really any of that on the corners. You can hear this leather too. Hear that? That does have a front zip pocket. There's your front zip pocket. Okay. It does have maybe a little bit along where that zipper is, that dadgum zipper glue stuff, but honestly, nobody's looking there. Same thing on the inside. It did have the little glue around the top where the zipper. I can't believe they don't have manufacturers watch our videos to be able to show them fix this. Here's the inside of this one. You've got a slip pocket over here with your little spade. Then you have no zipper pocket or anything on that side. Okay, this does have a little bit of, really not a whole lot. I scrubbed on this pretty good. Let me see if this side, yeah, this side still did have a little bit on it. Otherwise, it's really nice. Okay. So for this little, this is the Tinie gold Kate Spade crossbody. I am asking $30. All right, the next thing I have is this Marc Jacobs. This is not Marc by Marc Jacobs. This is Marc Jacobs. Now they do have this same style of bag, very same style of bag that is a Marc by Marc Jacobs. This one is not. This is the Marc Jacobs. Okay. There's the Marc Jacobs New York. It even has it there on the gold detailed buttons there. It is nylon. All the trim though is leather. So the strap is leather. You've got, and this would be leather. You've got your Marc Jacobs on there, branded on your little gold things there. You have Marc Jacobs on the adjustable shoulder strap there. You have Marc Jacobs even on your D-rings. It's also on your zipper pulls. Okay, let's go ahead and try this on. Super quick. There it is, isn't that cute? The nylon, if you want to stay in with the Marc Jacobs, but you're going on vacation or a cruise ship or somewhere it might be raining, get this. You're still toting a Marc Jacobs, but it's okay if it gets wet. Can't beat a deal like that. So this flap opens up. It is magnetic, okay? You have, this is so cool. So you have this, these are just little details here, okay? Just little leather added details. This pulls out. It's an ID holder. How cool is that? It is leather. It's leather. It is on here via a hitching post, so you can take it off. You can actually take the ID holder off. This doesn't come off. That's on by a D-ring, but you can thread the ID holder out of there if you wanted to. Okay. Here's the inside. You have your Marc Jacobs New York there, and the Marc by Marc Jacobs, it does say Marc by Marc Jacobs. You have a slip pocket there. You have two slip pockets here. Do I have a zipper on this side? Nope, no zipper. But you have this top zipper. Okay, that unzips around and it goes all the way down there. Okay, so for this Marc Jacobs, not Marc by Marc Jacobs, this is the real deal. This is $40, 40 bucks. All right, the next thing I have is this Tignanello. Now I had to do a little bit of work to this and it's still not perfect, but I thought she was very unique because I loved the tassel. You don't hardly see the Tignanellos. Is that how you say it? Tignanellos with the little tassel. It even has the Tignanello branding there with the tassel, the leather tassel. I think it's leather. Because what this says is that the bag is 100% leather, but the trim is polyurethane. So I'm thinking that the handles are probably polyurethane. I think, actually, I know that this was leather because I actually took this off and wiped it down, and it was leather. You can actually tell by the underside of this tassel that it's leather. So the tassel is leather. All right, I added this little crossbody, and I'll show you why also with that. So for this Tignanello, it's got your little silver brads down there and right here for just added look. It is a double handle little tote. Okay, the back side has the same, the double, and then your brads up there. The bottom has feet. Okay, I don't think those say anything. Nope. The corners are all nice. Okay. The thing I will tell you about, oh, it also has a front pocket and a back pocket. So you've got two slip pockets. One could be keys, one could be phone. This was actually up here higher, and it's threaded around, and so that is a little bit, the edge coating was starting to come off a little bit. Like, this is so minimal, I mean, but I did want to show you that on the hang tag. It looks fine, and everybody's looking at the tassel anyways, but just wanted to show you that. The thing about this was this handle is beautiful. It's in perfect condition. This handle was starting to crack a little bit and had a little bit out of it right there. I did take some leather paint. I did paint so that it's to the naked eye. You really can't see it unless you are like right up on it, like me, like this, then I can see it. It does have a little edge coat missing from about right there. I also painted that. I did not put edge coat on it, but I did paint it just so that it stayed with the look of the bag. Now this one had a little bit of edge coat the same way. I painted it also. Okay, so if you are carrying this bag, no one can see anything like that. Okay, I did add these crossbody straps just because I thought, you know, this might add a little versatility to the bag. So there it is as a crossbody. The handles lay down perfectly. The little black and white crossbody chevron stripe just adds a little bit. It goes with the silver of all the other on the bag, but I just thought it added a little bit. And so if you don't want it, I'll take it off. If you want it, it comes with the bag. So you do have the Tignanello there on the zipper pull. Now look in it. Has the stripe, beautiful satin stripe inside. Oh, this bag, it did have Tignanello on the side also, which I thought was, or Tignanello, I thought was so neat because it had this that very few have. They don't have the little tassel with the branding, and they also rarely have the branding like that on the outside. So I thought this was really cool, and the black pebbled leather. But you also have your Tignanello branding on the inside with a zipper pocket. Then you have your two slip pockets on the inside. This did have one little pin, a little pin area there. Is that it? It's hard to see with the stripe, but I did want to show you. Yeah, right underneath. You can't even hardly see it. I don't know why I try to show these things that you can hardly see, but where is it? There it is. Can you see that right there? I don't know why I try to show those little bitty things, but I do. So for this Tignanello little handled satchel, 25, marked it down to $25 because of the handles that you really can't even see. But it's a very unique bag with all these extra little details, but $25 for this little tote. Super cute. You can actually wear it as a little, right underneath your arm if you wanted to, or you could just wear it as a little satchel too, like that, okay? All right, the next thing I have is this Marco, what did we decide to say? Buggiano? Buggiano, I think. This is a made in Italy bag, Marcobuggiani. I think we decided to say Buggiano. This is real cow, the hide on hair, or hair on hide. Hair on hide. Look at that leather. This has to be one of the most fabulous looking hair and leather bags I think I've come across in quite some time. I just love the look of this leather. It is just butter, soft. There we go. Everything looks pretty good on it. This is another brand. I could find about who this is, but there's not many that are on for sale on Poshmark and Mercari. These are rare, very rare here. Now when I first saw this handle, I thought, oh, the leather has came apart, okay? But from what I read, he's very authentic in the bags that come under his name. But it's even like that here, and it's even like that up here. There was never any edge coating anywhere, okay? So that is the way he makes his bags. Now I have leather glue. I don't mind putting a strip of leather glue in there, you know, if you just want, just maybe in the middle that just kind of keeps it, or you can keep it the way it is. I don't mind either way. You can even tell, look at that leather. That is some amazing leather. The way it gathers there, it's beautiful. That buckle, you can tell the detail of that buckle, how heavy duty it is. His bags are just phenomenal. Here it is. It's a shoulder bag. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Another one that if you carry this in, no one else is going to have this. I couldn't find another one like this on any platform, on any Google searching. I could find his bags, but not this. A few of his bags. Okay, here is the Marco Buggiano, made in Italy. The interior is absolutely gorgeous. There's nothing. You've got that zipper pocket over here. You've got two slip pockets on that side. So for this Marco Buggiani, I am asking $30 for this one-of-a-kind bag. 30. All right, the next thing I have, now this one, ladies, I almost did a pickup because first of all, I had to do a little bit of work to it. But second of all, I thought, when I first saw this hanging, I thought some kid took a gold freak, like a fake gold play key and hung it on this fossil purse. Or I thought some woman thought she was going to trick somebody and put this key on here. So I get my phone out and I Google search it, and lo and behold, there was a line of purses from Fossil that had this key. It is a vintage, but they had these gold acrylic metallic keys. The thing that really clued me in is when I saw it hanging from this leather, I thought, that leather matches the purse. And so if the whole key was missing, I would think the leather would be gone too. I don't think some kid could find a piece of leather that matched this perfectly. So anyways, that's whenever I was like, let me look this up. And I did. And this is the real deal. But I almost said, try to trick me. But it is like the Fossil right here. It is issue number 1954. That is a particular line. This issue number 1954, because when I was looking up comps, that's something that they put in the titles this was a line. Okay, this black pebbled leather is absolutely scrumptious. It is scrumptious. Here is your bottom. Had a little bit of corner, maybe a couple, and I did take some leather paint and just fix those right up. This does have a front slip pocket. It also has a back slip pocket. It is a shoulder bag, little tote shoulder bag. This also, the reason I had to do a little bit of work to it is because it had some strings hanging from the handles because some of the edge coating had came off. Okay, so from about here to about here, the edge coating is gone. I haven't tried my hand at edge coating yet, but I did take the black leather paint and I just painted it to try to help just make it all look very, like, to the naked eye you can't tell. Okay, nobody's gonna walk up and go, ah, that's not edge coat, that's just paint. No one. So, but I did do that, and it took me some time, but I thought this bag, being vintage, was worth it. You do have the fossil on your zipper pull here. It opens up because the leather, there was nothing on the leather. So the inside, gorgeous. There is your zipper pocket with that fossil right there. You got your 2 slip pockets right there. It might be just a little, you know, you can just tell where this is a little bit of vintage. There's really nothing on it. I'm just showing you just where you can kind of see. So for this fossil, I'm asking $32. $32, which is, I think, a steal for her. $32. All right, the next thing I have is this DKNY genuine leather and suede hobo bag. This is the original crossbody that comes with her. This, can you hear this leather just from the straps? I mean, it's just fabulous. It's a fabulous pebbled leather, black suede. Hooper, stop! Black suede. He starts itching or scratching on something and he won't stop. It is in another one that is in absolutely fabulous condition. The straps on this are wonderful. They are heavy duty. There it is as a hobo. Now this could slouch down as much as you want it to based on how much you have in it. Okay, doesn't necessarily have to be that big. The crossbody is adjustable and removable. So there it is as a crossbody. Okay, let me take a little bit out. It has a magnetic opening. Take a little bit out and show you. So this is, if I don't have it as full, like that. Okay, it's gonna hang just like that. It's so cute. You don't find very many DKNYs that are leather. I have recently heard, you know, Donna Karen is the one I think that makes the DKNYs, and her bags are hot right now. So this is a genuine leather Donna Karen DKNY. So grab it because it is in like new condition. It has a beautiful satin, navy satin interior with the black. I just think it's gorgeous. Get your DKNY little slip there. You got a zipper pocket right here. It was made in Indonesia. So for this black genuine leather and suede DKNY, I'm asking $32. All right, the next thing I have is this valise. It is VELEZ. Now this one I did find several totes, but I did not find this tote that is suede and leather. Did not find this one anywhere. This is like a, what do you call that? Like a camel tan. Has your little 2 shoulder straps or little satchel handles here. You actually got the valise on your button there. This is the original shoulder crossbody strap. It is like where it's leather on one side and the raw leather on the other. So you've got this suede on the front, and it does have a few little call outs. Got just a little lighter spot there. Is that about all I see? Yeah, and then over here you got just tiny dot. Okay, the corner, I did clean those with a suede cleaner, so they got pretty clean, but the corners did have just a little bit on them, but I got them pretty clean. This has the leather stripe that runs across the front side here, right there. Your back side is this beautiful, what would you call that? That leather is like a taupe leather. It's beautiful. Beautiful. There's nothing on that leather. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The bottom is that same leather. Now this tote, the top has that little snap across, but it also is zippered. So that's cool. Here it is if you want to wear, oh, there was one other call out right down here. There's 2 little dots, and I don't know if there was a nameplate there that maybe said valise or what, or if a snake bit it. I don't know. You could take, if somebody paints, you know, you could very easily paint that, but honestly you don't see it. If you're using this as a tote, you're probably not going to see it. Or if you had another rivet of some type, let's say you had a rivet that was the shape of a horse, a dog, whatever, you know, just put that in there and cover that up with a little, add a little accessory on there. It would be so easy. It's so minimal. But if you're going to use this as a satchel, let me make sure. This leather handle had that one little darkened spot right there, and I don't really know what that would be from. Otherwise, good. All right, so if you're going to use it as a little satchel, you would have it just like that. Okay. If you're going to use it as a shoulder bag, those go down, and there it is as a shoulder bag. Or I actually thought it was going to be too short for a crossbody, but I tried it, and it actually, if I needed it to work, it would work. Just to get me through something. If I was, you know, trying to carry other things, you can do that. Okay. The crossbody strap is adjustable. Not much. It's not going to go longer, and removable. All right, so let's open this up. You have the valise on your zipper pull. The inside is beautiful. I love that orange. And this is like a kind of a satin interior also that says valise all over it. But I love that coral orangey color. It is so pretty. Look at that. It's gorgeous. You got your valise right here. And then you have your zipper pocket here. And then on this side you have 2 slip pockets. This is genuine leather made in Colombia. It's made in Colombia. You don't see very many bags made in Colombia. 100% cattle leather. Yep. All right. So for this valise, I did mark this down because of that those 2 little things right there. That was probably the biggest thing, just because, you know, I felt like it was a little something in the suede. So I marked this down to $25. $25. Another one. No one else is going to have that but you. 2 more. The next one I have is this Michael Kors backpack. It's not a Michael by Michael Kors. It is a true Michael Kors top of the line. You've got your Michael Kors branding right here. You've got your 2 zipper pulls that say Michael Kors with the leather tassels. You've got, so this is one little opening here that you can throw your, here's my zipper pulls. You can throw your keys or anything like that into if you want to. Keys, money, credit card, easy to get to. Not big enough for a phone. Then you have your leather detail right here and right here. I'm pretty sure this is a coated canvas. This is all leather though. All leather on your strapping here and all of your detail here. Okay. It is in absolutely like new condition all around there. You've got your Michael Kors here on your front pocket. Okay. Now this one does have a few little ink marks. I will show you those when I open the second section. It's a little hard for me to show you, but if you're just looking at it right here, you don't see anything. This is Michael Kors also for your bigger section. This one didn't have anything. It was dirty when I got it and I completely cleaned it. It was just like kind of a dusty dirty. Here is a slip pocket. You also have a zipper pocket here. You have your Michael Kors, so just Michael Kors branding there. Over here you have 2 slip pockets there and then 2 more down below it. You do have, let me see, is it right here? Maybe a little bit of the glue now. Oh, right over here. Just right there. You see that? It's that same spot, but it's actually the backpack thing hangs over the top of it, so you never see it, but I just wanted to show you that. I think this may have the same thing. It does. Right there. It's the glue. All right, so the ink I wanted to show you, and this one was in this corner. I mean, if it's this hard for me to show you, no one's probably ever going to see it, but I do want to show it to you right there. And right there, okay? So for this Michael Kors backpack, 85. These are all well over 100 online. And the last bag is this Kate Spade. This is the Adaria black and white polka dot. You get your Kate Spade branding here. This is a polyurethane also. This is a coated canvas also. It is a diaper bag slash weekender. Get your handles here. Double handle. It's the original crossbody that comes with it. Okay. It is a black and white polka dot. It does have, I think there was one corner where, right, maybe there is a little bit of, look, it rubbed a little bit right there. I think that's all I saw. Okay. You have your, like a side pocket. You can use it for a baby bottle, or you can use it for whatever you want if you're using it for a weekender. It can be shouldered. Just like that. That's super cute. Goes good with my little black and yellow outfit. I was trying to see if there's anything that I wanted to mention. Nope, not that I see. Okay, then you also have your, you could use this as a shoulder strap, or you can put it on as a crossbody. Okay, works for that. You have your zipper pull here. It is big. Gorgeous on the inside. You have a zipper pocket here. It has your Kate Spade branding with a slip pocket in front of it. And this side, you have 2 slip pockets. So honestly, it could be both. It could be a weekender or a baby carry bag. It's completely up to you, because there's really nothing else that defines it as baby bag. You can use the side pockets for baby bottles or whatever you choose. Let me make sure that this is what I think it is. The trim is leather, so the handles and that, the trim around here, that's all leather, but the rest of it is the coated canvas. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I almost forget. Over here, this D-ring right here has some edge coating coming off right there, okay? You can kind of see, kind of on both sides, that has some edge coating coming off, okay? You can actually, and like it's right there where the edge coating is, it's just a little rough right there. You could actually take this off and never use the crossbody and it would never pull on it anymore, or you can keep using it because it's fine, it's on there, but for some reason this side rubbed on the edge coating on both. You can't see it from the naked eye really, but if you start getting up there close, you can see it, okay? So I was gonna have this a little over 50 and I marked it down to 42 because of that, 42. All right, now we have shoes and we are done. All right, the first pair of shoes I have are these new Cole Haan in the box umbrella wedge black sandals in a size 7. These are new in the box. They are the umbrella wedge sandal in black leather and they're a size 7. You do get them in the box. The box comes with them. They're so cute. Cole Haan. Look at those. They've got the zippered down the back, but it does have the little, what do you call that? Buckle. Cole Haan on the buckle there. The zipper does pull down for you to put it on and not have to, you know, do your buckle on and off a million times. So that's nice. It's got a great cushion area right there. Oh, that's so nice. These are Cole Haan. They are size 7. You got your double strap here on the front. Okay. So for these Cole Haan, new in the box, size 7s, I am asking $49 for them. These were all in the 70s and 80s when I did comps. Super cute. New little shoes. All right, perfect for summer sandals that you can wear with that little black linen dress. All right, the next thing I have is these kind of the same type of shoe. The little black, these are called Terra black sling back pumps. These are also, they honestly look new without tag. Like maybe somebody slipped them on at a department store and tried them on and that's it. But I think they're new without tag. They are Sam Edelman. They are Terra, T-E-R-R-A. Like there's nothing on the toes. They are definitely new without tag. There's no way they've been worn. There's the heels. You got the Sam Edelman right there on both of those sides there. These are great. They are a size 8.5. So you've got these in a size, Sam Edelman's in a size 8.5, little sling back pumps. And these I'm asking $35. All right, the next pair I have are these Cole Haan. Oh, these are so cute. Leopard slip-on mules pump or heels. All around here, you've got that leather with the silver little studs, nail head studs. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Pinhead studs, I should call them. You've got this hair on hide leopard. They are Cole Haan. There, they're even branded with the H Cole Haan there. These are in fabulous condition. I think I've told you all I'm only picking up top of the line unless I'm opening a box from ThredUp. These are size 9s. The fronts, these are fabulous. So these are size 9, and for these I'm asking only $29. $29. All right, the next pair I have are these Zara. They're kind of a little Oxford platform, They're a silver mirrored loafer, Oxford loafer. They're Zara woman. They are in fabulous condition on the outside. Like that white looks magnificent, and it has a little black striping even under the white. That's beautiful. I see like a little, can barely see it, like maybe it scraped maybe once when they were wearing it. There's also, oh, like maybe right there also, it's so hard to see. This one, do I see anything on this one? I don't think I see anything on this one. The thing that I will point out about these are right here on the inside. You can kind of see they want to start to peel. There's really not any peeling other than it's flipped up as of yet, but that is what I see. You can just see it start to crinkle a little bit even on that side. That's something, if you're wearing these, no one's ever going to see that. Oh, actually here on the very back, I didn't notice that while ago. There's one little scrape there. So I have marked these down to 15 because of that little bit right there. $15. These are size 40s, but that should be a 9, size 9. So they're a size 40, which is a 9, and I think you can see that right there is the 40 Zara woman, and there is the Zara woman in the inside there. So 15. And the last pair are NWOT tag, Steve Madden. These are called the Puddles. They are a beautiful gray, kind of a rain boot, definitely a snow or rain. Really, they're not insulated for a snow boot, but you could walk through the snow on your way to work in them easily. But you wouldn't want to be out there any length of time. But they're definitely a rain boot. They're in perfect condition. They are waterproof, of course, so I'm calling them a rain boot. They're waterproof. Their name is the Puddles. They're called the Puddles. You've got your elastic here where you slip them on and off. They're little ankle boots. They are new without tag, and I'm asking, they're size 8, and I'm asking 38. Size 8, 38. All right, so that is everything. So if you see something you would like to order, please shoot me an email. And I would love to box everything up and get it out to you. And thank you all so much. You have no idea what it means when I get an email and somebody's ordering something from me. I don't know. It's just a little bit of a little uplifting. I don't know. Maybe it makes me think the time I'm putting in is worth it. But anyways, a little about me. I'm not going to wait to talk too long. I know I went longer than I wanted to. Don't forget, Wednesday I'll be having a Coach box unboxing, and then I will have a couple of purses I wanted to bring to you before I leave on vacation, along with a couple of NWOT tag items that I want to show you. And I may have some pieces of jewelry too. I think I'm going to throw some jewelry in there for a little bit of this and that. And then tomorrow we go in the morning to orientation and enrolling my son in college. He did go to the orthopedic Thursday, and what he's told him with his knuckle, he said that the bone has kind of rolled. It is all healed back, but the bone is kind of rolled. So it's kind of blocking that knuckle, but it also could be some scar tissue, some tendons, and things like that. There's no pain, so that was a plus. He had him try to go like this. It wasn't turning, so that was a plus. That meant the joint was still in the going the right direction. He said the swelling could be a year and a half down the road before we see the swelling, and he may also always see a little bit of difference, but before the most of the swelling goes away, it could take up to a year and a half. But he starts when we come back from vacation. Actually, we go on Thursday to the orientation or the consultation with the physical therapist, and then when we come back from vacation, he starts physical therapy 3 days a week for 4 weeks straight. Because he wants him every day working that, and he thinks that we can get some range of motion back in that. So because right now when he drinks, the fingers like this, it never moves. When he does a fork, his fingers out like that when he's eating. When he writes, the fingers stuck out like that while he's writing. So he's got to get a little bit of range of motion, but everything he told us was good news in the fact of, he said, you know, the next step would be a knuckle replacement. He said it's like a tiny knee replacement, but he said that's not something I think we even need to talk about for quite some time. But he said there will probably come a point where you're going to be bone on bone just because you've had that trauma there. But he said, that's something we want to talk about when the pain's too much for you to endure. And right now you have no pain. So we just want to go with that and try to get as much for you as we can and keep the pain, keep it the way it is, but get you more range of motion. So that's what we're doing with that. Hopefully Wednesday I'll be able to maybe just talk to you just a little bit more about our vacation. I do have somebody coming to stay here because hopefully they're going to be coming to start some work on my house. They have came and got all the tree and tree limb out. They came and put some temporary stuff up on my chimney so that it won't leak anymore, but we've got to get, you know, somebody to actually redo. It's the flashing, the silver flashing. It's not even the shingle. It's what they call the silver flashing that goes around the outside of the base of your chimney, and the wind had just made that silver flashing turn back where it was letting rain in. So we've got to get that done. The first estimate we had was like $1,300 for just silver flashing. So we're gonna get another estimate, see what that is. It's got to be fixed one way or the other. It is what it is. But anyways, that's where we're at with that. But I will be talking to you all again real soon, and thank you all for sharing a little bit of your day with me. Bye.